You're completely mad.
No, you're insane.
Hello and welcome to the Madhouse, episode 26. I'm Ultimate553, and joining me this week is...
Hi, bigdinoguy here. I got my son Caleb as well. I dragged him all the way from Everett. No.
Sorry about the long delay. I have been moving. It's been about 3 weeks since our last episode. We all apologize for that. I have been in a moving process. I'm finally moved. I know we don't usually take this long off of the Madhouse, but I had to because I was moving and I literally had no way to do it. So we are back. I'm sorry. I was moving.
Get used to it.
Anyway, so I was actually at PAX before my move. I went to PAX, and it was an experience like none other than I've been. I got to see so much stuff. There was just so much to see, and I got to meet like a whole bunch of people. It was pretty awesome. I even recorded a couple of panels. I found a Dalek, literally someone had built a Dalek at PAX, and I recorded it, and like they built it and they got inside it, and they could actually talk, and it was hilarious. So that's like the only Doctor Who thing at the convention, but it was freaking awesome. I mean, that's like the best thing you could do is just make a Dalek. But yeah, I thought it was really awesome that they had that there, because that's not something you see every day, especially at a convention. I mean, yeah, you see Daleks at Doctor Who conventions all the time, but not at PAX, which is a video game convention. And so yeah, I was really excited to see that. And then I also got to get pictures with a few people that I knew through YouTube in terms of like celebrities. I didn't get to see everyone. I was actually disappointed I didn't get to see everyone, but there was quite a number of people I actually got to like get autographs from, and I got to say hi, and I also asked Jeff Ramsey, who was one of the guys there. I told him about who I was, and then I also got to talk to Gus Sorolla, who was also there, and I basically asked him about how to be successful on a podcast, and he literally just gave me the advice of put it out, regularly, consecutively, and that's pretty much it. So, not really good on advice there, but it was really awesome. I was shaking. I was excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet my celebrity heroes. Heroes, not really heroes, just like people I knew about because I have been following Rooster Teeth for about 3 years. I discovered them in 2013, and I have been following their stuff, and I sent them stuff, and they sent some of my submissions, and I finally got to meet them this year. So yeah, and I also got to to record an entire panel. One of the panels I got to record was the entire Funhouse panel, which is the Rooster Teeth gaming channel they have. They part of their former Inside Gaming. They had the team of about 6 people, and they work for Rooster Teeth now. And they're a bunch of people who I got to not only ask questions about, but also record the entire panel, which is pretty awesome. So one thing that I got to play, and also my brother was there with me, so I got to play it too, was a new game by an indie developer called Earthfall. And it's just kind of like, I'm not sure if any of you played Left 4 Dead. I mean, I haven't played Left 4 Dead myself, but it's kind of like that idea where you could like basically shoot monsters, and it's really awesome. They're like coming everywhere at you. They're just like, it's really fun. It's immersive. It's challenging too because you're gonna run out of bullets, but it's a really fun game. It really was. It's PC only, but it's really fun. It's the first game by this indie developer. I don't actually remember what their name. I think it's something Spark. But yeah, it's called Earthfall, and it's basically Left 4 Dead meets, I don't know, something new. Like, it's basically Left 4 Dead except not zombies. They're basically giant monster things that come at you, and you have to like defend yourself. It's a co-op thing. You're on a team, and you're all like working together to fight off hordes of monsters that are coming at you, while also like doing objective things and getting things set so you can destroy the monsters that just keep coming at you. It is so fun. So I got to play that at PAX, and I'm not thinking some.
What was the name of the game?
Earthfall. It's actually Earthfall.
Is that like the new Titanfall?
Yeah. No, it's a new game by an indie developer. that I didn't even know about what actually was at PAX. I didn't even know about it. And I got to play it for the first time. It's a PC game, and it's really fun. So I don't actually know what's coming out, but I got to demo it. It is a blast. Like, it is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Just like, it had so much, the sounds were really nice, the monsters were, it's kind of like, I mean, not having played with Ever Dead, I wouldn't really know, but it was really fun. Like, let's imagine like Halo, but like the firefight mode, more intense, and just they're coming at you, they're all the directions they're coming at you, they're coming up behind you, left, right, everywhere. They're just like, they're non-stop coming at you, and you can like revive people, and it is a blast. So that was the game that I really enjoyed.
Halo?
Sort of like lots of more intense than firefight. Like, they're coming with every direction. They're not even stopping. Like, firefight, you get reinforcements and stuff like that, but in this game, they just did not stop coming. They're always somewhere. I mean, yeah, I think they stopped coming for like a minute or two, but they eventually do come back in, and they're just like this big artillery things. Actually, I can show you I have a shirt of it, and I can show you the idea of it. Hang on, let me get a shirt. Okay, so this is the shirt that they literally gave me and my brother. That's the shirt. Yeah.
That looks like one of the monsters from the game of Balls.
That's the monsters that you could fight, and it's the only game I actually got to demo. The rest of them, I didn't really I didn't get to play anything. The ones that they had that they featured were Resident Evil 7, Gears of War 4, Dishonored 2. I think the new Kingdom Hearts 3 game. I don't actually know that. No, didn't have that. They had Pokemon Sun and Moon, which was not playable, but you could pose for a picture. Trying to think. They had a new game by a friend of my sister's. She's at a company. They're working on a new game. It's this game where you can you're a kangaroo, and you're also like a frog thing, so you can jump as a kangaroo and then transform mid-jump into a frog, and then use your tongue to grab onto a thing that's just right there, you can go jumping, and then you can switch to a frog, and then you can grapple your tongue onto this thing, and you can swing over to the next part, and it's really hard. I mean, because I kept dying. There's lava and everything. The thing that I really enjoyed about the game was it's challenging, but it's also fun because you never know what's going to happen next. It was a great thing. They had a lot to show. They also had other stuff that was not video games. They also had clearly it was games, but they had other stuff like card games. They had go ahead.
Put your microphone up to your lip.
Yeah. What?
He can't hear you. Oh, fine. Yeah, you're having some issues because you're moving around and stuff like that. Keep it up next to your mouth.
How's this?
Good. Just keep it up there.
All right. No problem.
Get lost.
All right.
Saying that kangaroo.
Yeah. It's actually really fun. I mean, it's really hard, in the terms of challenging. I mean, not overly hard, just challenge, oh, it died again, that kind of thing. Kind of like Call of Duty or Halo. Really, really difficult, but fun at the same time. It's basically this side-scrolling game where it's 3D, 2D side-scrolling. It's mainly side-scrolling, but it's also it looks 3D, but it's also not. So you can you basically just side-scroll, you just keep going, and you can grab onto things with your frog, and it's basically a kangaroo and a frog. You can transform into either one of them. It's really fun. They also had a Cards Against Humanity panel, or not a panel, a little thing they had where you can buy Cards Against Humanity stuff. So yeah, they had a lot of stuff there. I think my favorite moments of the panel, of the event, were the fact that I got to meet Gus, Sorolla, Jeff Ramsey, and the rest of the Funhouse team. I also got to meet Blaine Gibson and Miles Luna, who also work on Red vs. Blue. Miles Luna is the current. He took over from Monty after Monty died. I think last year. Very tragic, but I know the guy, so I can't really do much. Sorry for less kind of thing. But Miles Luna took over from Monty after he died, and he's now the current showrunner of Ruby. Actually, he's doing the animation of Ruby, and it's honestly, I think that's a pretty good replacement for him. I mean, I was so nervous because the first thing that Jeff said to me was, "What's up, fucker?" I'm like, dude, if someone like that is saying bad words to you, that's a really good thing. If they're swearing at you, that means that they're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like, that's like the best thing ever. I'm like, and I was telling him, I'm Jack the Wizard. I was in your videos, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember." And I tried to shut up on here by saying I'm Ultimate Survivor 3. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I get to see a lot of stuff. I did not see the Jacksepticeye or the Markiplier panel because I was not there on Saturday. They had a whole Markiplier and Friends panel. I missed that one. I just saw it on YouTube, but I missed it. And oh, sorry.
Microphone.
Sorry. But it was basically just a question and answer panel, and they also had like an improv thing. It was very fun to watch. I did not see it, but I got to see a lot of it. There was so much to see, so much fun, and I got to see a lot of cosplay. There was a Link. There was what was else there? There was a lot of characters I didn't actually know, in terms of like, I hadn't seen them from anything. There was a lot of Street Pass going on because I had my 3DS with me, and my Street Pass was the green thing light on the 3DS was going on like crazy. So. Yeah, I just kept getting Street Pass over and over again, and it kept happening, because it's PAX is PAX, so. Okay, what are you guys doing?
He's being a dork. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it was my first time at PAX, and it was overwhelming in terms of like how many people were, because it was packed, like it was huge. There's so much to see. They had a lot of cool stuff. They had they even had I even came to a floor with a game that looks, I think it's the same developer as the people who made Castle Crashers. I think they're making a new game that has basically the same people. So yeah, it looks like the stuff they had that looks really fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. They didn't really have any Sun and Moon stuff, but the stuff they have for Sun and Moon is actually really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. Trying to think of anything else about PAX that I loved. That's pretty much it. Yeah, PAX was really fun. I had so much fun. It was the best experience I've ever had, especially going there for the first time. And there was just a lot to see. It was immersive. Like, everything I saw was so awesome because I got to just see everything. The one game that I did see that was advertised there was a game called Mafia 3. I actually never played the first two. I don't really know if I want to play them because they kind of look like a GTA kind of thing. I don't really care. So, yeah, that's pretty much PAX. I thought the Daleks that I saw was actually really, really cool. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think they also had some Ruby cosplayers there too. But that's pretty much PAX. Yeah, there you go. That's my experience. Yeah.
So, question then.
Yeah.
A Resident Evil game that you mentioned. Is that the one that, like Resident Evil Umbrella Corp?
It's Resident Evil 7, or they put two I's in it, so it's, 7, Roman numeral 7, Resident Evil, and they just kind of like highlighted the VII for 7. It was I like when they do that. It's just very clever. They do that. I mean, honestly, I don't really care about that game because it's just a horror game that I don't need to play. But yeah, I guess it's pretty cool that they're advertising more games. They have a lot of games. They have Gears of War 4, which I don't really care about because I haven't played Gears of War. I mean, I own all 3, but I haven't yet to play because I have too many games to play right now. So yeah, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's going on. Now we can hear you for some random ass reason. I don't know if it's my end or if it's your end or what.
I'm right up against the mic.
Everybody's at fault here. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Anywho, so you mentioned the Resident Evil game, right?
Yeah.
I was recently seeing test footage for another Resident Evil game. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's supposed to be Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. Umbrella Corps. It's supposed to be taking place with that. And keep in mind, I haven't played the game.
Yeah.
So I
either.
have no whatsoever.
I don't know if I want to. No, I'm going to say no because it looks like a game I just would not like at all because it's just, zombies and everything I hate. So, no offense, but I don't like that kind of thing. I'm sorry. It's just an opinion. I have to like everything you like.
I'm popular opinion, man. Fuck you. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, that's a game I really want to play. But
yeah.
Speaking of games,
they also had a demo that I briefly saw it. They had a demo of Battlefield 1, which is the new World War I setting Battlefield game that's coming out. I think next year, later this year or early next year. I can't actually remember when it's coming out. I think it's coming out later this year, maybe October or November, I think. But actually, why don't we briefly talk about Battlefield 1? Because I don't know why. What do you think of the idea of naming it Battlefield 1? Because they've already had a Battlefield 1. It was in the form of Battlefield 1942, which was for the PC. What do you think of that of Battlefield 1?
Huh?
What do you think of Battlefield 1?
Battlefield 1?
Yeah, that's the new game.
I haven't heard much about it, honestly.
It's supposed to be a new World War I setting game. It's the first World War I game for Battlefield that they've done. It's coming out later this year on current-gen consoles, Xbox One, PS4, and I think PC. I think it might just be the consoles, but yeah, it's a new game, just called Battlefield 1. Not to be confused with the first game, 1942, but it is Battlefield, and it's a new one. It's very clever that they're calling it 1 because everyone's like, oh, it's the first Battlefield game. No, it's just called Battlefield 1 because it's set in World War I. So it's like, get it, Battlefield 1, World War I, So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks okay. I mean, I haven't really played all the Battlefield games a lot, but it looks okay. I know. I'm not sure if I want to play it considering I haven't played all the rest of them. I haven't beaten the first one, 942 yet, but yeah.
Hang on, we got Neko. Look, Caleb's on his own thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah. This is amazing. Wow. Anywho, now I'm going to plug in my headphones just because, well, fuck it.
Okay.
Ditto. Caleb, can you hear me? Yeah, but why can't you guys see me? You don't have your video camera on.
Yeah, that's a problem.
A problem? I think it's a blessing. Huh. Interesting. Want me to show you? Bring your damn tablet over. We're fucked. There we go.
Yay.
Still an echo. I can't. What? Hi. There's an echo. Oh shit. I'm giving you a tour of his house.
I've already seen it.
Oh, true.
I've been to Brennan's house a lot.
I'll give you a hint as to where I'm at. There. Oh, awesome. That was easy.
So yeah, I don't know much about this game honestly. Me either. I just know that it's set in World War I and it's a new game for current gen consoles. That's about it really as I know, just as for the new game. Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. Dishonored 2 does look fun. I haven't beaten the first one yet. I kind of taken a break from it because I got lost on one point, but, you know.
From what game?
Dishonored 2.
Oh.
Yeah. I never finished the first one, but I don't know. It looks fun, I guess.
I need to play those.
Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out this year that look really fun. Titanfall 2 looks like a fun game. Eventually there'll be a Destiny 2 if they make that one ever. I don't know. They might make it. I hope so. It'll be pretty fun if they do. Trying to think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm getting Pokemon Sun or Moon.
I'm getting Sun. I mean, the stuff that they've unveiled so far have been really cool. They have all new characters. Apparently the new teaser for the Japanese trailer is a descendant of Professor Oak.
Yeah, I saw that.
That looks really interesting. It's like a darker version of Professor Oak. He looks weird. I don't know what to think about that. That's weird. I mean, the new game looks like a really fun game. Yeah, I really kind of want the new game. It looks like a really fun game. It's a new concept, everything. It's a whole new engine. The stuff that they showed off are really cool. The new Pokemon look really cool too. One of the ones they showed off is a sandcastle Pokemon it's a ground ghost type. Just thinking, that's real original, a sandcastle. They can't be more original than that. It's like,
yeah,
you know.
So first a snow cone with a face, now a sandcastle. When that's a dildo with a face, they're running off.
Oh my god, yeah.
Don't get started on that.
They also have a flower Pokemon that's basically this big like ring of flowers. Yeah, I think they're just running out of ideas right now. They're just like, oh, it's a
halo.
Yeah, it's a halo of flowers, and it's this flower Pokemon. I can't remember the name of it. Some of the new names of the Pokemon are actually kind of hard to pronounce. Yeah, they have a lot of new Pokemon that they've made. The game looks really fun. I'm really excited about it. Yeah,
yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the Executor.
Yeah, I talked about that on the Pokemon episode we did for the podcast, and yeah, I don't know what to think about it. It looks really weird. I don't know if I want to catch it.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah, that was a great move, actually. Yeah.
Although, I've been playing Pokemon Platinum, not Platinum, Uranium.
Oh, yeah, that got taken down, apparently. I never got to play it. One game that I actually got to see a Let's Play of...
It's that you can go on to get it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. One fan game that I actually got to see a little bit of a Let's Play on was a game called Pokemon Earthrow Gates. There's a channel I'm subscribed to that I got to see a Let's Play of. Fortunately, she did not finish the Let's Play, but I got to see quite a bit of it, and it was like a fun game. So yeah. Trying to think of anything else with PAX that I saw that actually looks like a really fun game. I think Earthfall is the one game that actually looks really fun and looks like a big blast to play. Because there's so much you can do in it. It's supposed to be just a co-op game, kind of like the first Titanfall game, because that's just how it is. So it's not. I don't think it's single player, but it's really fun. It's like a PC game that's just like so fun. You just can keep playing it. It's like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's the first game that they're making for. It's the indie game. It's the indie company that it's the first game they're making as a company, and it's pretty cool. That they're doing that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of other stuff that was like other cosplay and other I think I saw a Five Nights at Freddy's type area where they had like a Freddy hat, but that's pretty much it. They didn't really have a lot of stuff like that. I was actually surprised that Scott Cawthon wasn't there, because he's a developer, and he's known for making the popular horror franchise Five Nights at Freddy's. If you don't know that already, I think most of you should know that who are listening to this podcast. Whoever is listening to this podcast, you should know that by now. I was really surprised he wasn't there. But Yeah, there was a lot of people that were there that I recognized. There was no Freddie Wong, unfortunately. I was told by my brother he might be there, but because he's at most conventions, but he was not there. I get to meet Freddie Wong, which would be really awesome. I didn't even get to meet Greg Miller, who was another YouTube celebrity. But I got to meet a lot of people there. It was really a fun experience for me. Yeah, there's not a lot of games
I'm
that
just hearing mumbles. I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah,
I'm hearing mumbles.
I can not hear you at all. I'm just hearing a boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that I could hear.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm staying as close to the mic as I can.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is just it. Just the tip.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
have you seen Sausage Party?
I have not yet. No, I unfortunately I can't because the last time I tried to get into an R-rated movie, which was Deadpool, I had to get my mom to take a picture of my birth certificate just so I can get in. Because I don't have an actual ID, which sucks. But it does look like a really fun movie. Eventually I'll probably see it. Probably not in theaters, but probably on DVD. I'll probably find a torrent of it somewhere when it releases. But yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, Brenda.
It looks like a fun movie, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really seen any trailers yet, but it does look like a really fun movie that I will definitely see eventually one day.
We need to do a review of that, though.
I actually did a review. I did a review of X-Men 2 actually recently. I'm doing the X-Men trilogy right now, and then the next video after next week I'll be doing the entire Spider-Man trilogy. I'm going back to trilogies actually from our review show, which does not get a lot of views actually, which is a shame because it's so much fun to make. But yeah. So, trying to think, if we should talk about movies now, we can do that, because there's a lot of movies coming out that are, yeah, I'm really excited for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, actually.
Warning, though, Sausage Party will corrupt your soul, and it will haunt you for life.
I imagine so.
Okay, I'm gonna talk frank. I'm a big moviegoer. Oh shit! Was that him? Sorry. For those of you that don't know, Caleb and I, we are big Yu-Gi-Oh players, and we're on Skype right now, and he's upstairs, I'm downstairs in my chair, and he pulled out, okay, well, what are they all? Different dimensions? Different dimensions.
Limited removal, and
Cyberdragon. You motherfucker. Anyway,
Valley, not Dragon.
Oh, Cyber Valley. Shit. Anyway, so I'm a big moviegoer. I love movies like Deadpool. I love movies like Ted. If it's gonna be hilarious, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Sausage Party was one of those films where it didn't quite feel like a comedy.
Yeah.
It had some really fun parts. I thought so, but it was not a comedy. Not in the traditional sense. I mean, if you want a comedy, watch Ted. I've heard good things about Paul, and even the trailers.
I'd pass on Ted. It looks kind of not my kind of movie.
Oh,
I mean, I know I'm gonna be 20 in like a couple weeks, but still. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm going out to college next week, and then my birthday is the following week, so. Yeah.
I'm the youngest one here. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
I'm only 18. I'm turning 19 in December.
Wow.
Hey, at least I'm almost able to drive now.
Yeah, that's nice.
But
I still haven't done it yet.
But Sausage Party had some really funny moments.
Yeah.
But also had some not so funny moments where you're like, what the hell is going on? Then it had what the fuck moments. I mean, that was a lot of those. Oh my God, so many. What the fuck am I watching? Something you would never have imagined. I mean, this is one of the raunchiest films that I have seen. For obvious reasons, they have a lot of sex jokes between a hot dog and a hot dog bun. Obviously, here's the main character, the sausage, and then his love interest, his girlfriend, is the bun, and they're just talking about
gosh,
the kids and shit like that, and the end scene, it gets the name sausage party.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was like, what the hell am I watching? But then, sorry, the extra credit scene though.
Oh no.
That was, that was good. I like that one.
There is a movie,
What to do, no?
There is a movie that I'm actually kind of looking forward to a lot. It's coming out next year, and they're still filming it right now. But that's the new movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming. They have a lot. They have a couple of villains already cast. They have Shocker, who's going to be in the movie, as well as for the first time ever, Vulture is going to be in the movie also. And Vulture, played by Michael Keaton, who also played Batman in the original Batman movie by Tim Burton, I believe. I never saw the movie, but I know the actor. But yeah, the Shocker, the one they had from the still images they showed off, looked really, really close to the comics in terms of what I've seen from the comics. I will probably get into comic book reading eventually, but the image that I saw looked really nice. Like it wasn't completely accurate, but it did have the yellow suit that it didn't have all the little ripple thingies, but it was the closest you're gonna get to a Shocker. I know Shocker because I've played the Spider-Man game that's based off of the first movie in the trilogy, but which was actually quite bad. It's, in my opinion, it's shit, but unless I have to keep playing it because I want to beat it. But yeah, it looks really fun. They also have the Vulture from the concept art looks like a new rendition of the Vulture because they're all trying to make it modern. And so it's kind of like this flight suit with like jets and the little spinning jets and stuff. That's really cool.
Tom.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. Look at the chat.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for interjecting, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm gonna be saying this. I think that part of the reason is because I don't know much about tech, but it might be because you're talking really, really, really fast. I'm doing the same thing. But you might want to go slower because I can't hear what you're saying, and I don't know if it can be picked up and transmitted. So it's
I could unplug my mic and then replug it back in and try that again.
That might work. However, I don't think that's the main thing, but I might be wrong.
I just got new speakers, so they don't have problems. They're brand new.
Yeah, I'm talking about your microphone. We cannot hear you.
Okay. All right, let me try it.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry for saying that, but I think it might be because the talking going really, really fast.
Yeah.
You might want to slow down. That way we can hear you, the audience can hear you.
I have a bit of a speech problem in terms of how fast I talk.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Yeah.
You might want to work on that and just slow it down.
Yeah.
That way we're not having trouble. Just do that because we can hear you perfectly fine.
But the Vulture from the concept art looks really cool. From what I've seen of the concept art, we haven't actually seen him as a photo from the movie set, but from what I've seen, he basically has two spinning jet thingies on either side of his wings, which makes it look really cool because that's supposed to be advanced and modern, which is really cool. There's also supposed to be the Tinkerer is also supposed to be in the movie too. So yeah, and obviously Iron Man is also going to be in the movie as well. There's talks about a Captain America cameo and maybe a Black Widow cameo too. But right now it's just confirmed as Tony Stark, Iron Man being in the movie. So yeah. currently they're filming Thor Ragnarok, and they actually showed off a new, they showed off the new Thor armor that they have, and then also they showed a lot off from Thor. They even showed like a snippet that shows him looking at a card that basically has Doctor Strange's address, so that could be tying into him meeting Doctor Strange for the first time, which would be really cool.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the same thing is happening. I just unplugged my headphones, turned the volume all the way up. No audio whatsoever was coming from you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on then.
I don't know. When I'm stopping you and saying, hey, we need to talk about this, I can hear you plain as day. But then I can't hear a word. There is no audio.
Wow, that's weird.
But when Caleb talks, I can hear him perfectly fine on my end.
Yeah. There's nothing on my computer at all. It's fine.
I don't know what.
I mean, I just updated Skype, so it shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. Would it be alright if we call you then on your phone?
I don't know if that'll really make a difference. It's gonna be probably worse.
Okay then. Now try hearing you through the speakers then.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Caleb, are you having the same issues on your end?
For Tom, yeah. But not you.
Yeah.
That was much worse on my phone last time. I don't know what's wrong with this. It might be your computer though. It might be your end.
I don't know. Same thing was happening with Steve and everyone else even before you moved.
Well, this mic works fine. There shouldn't be a problem.
It might be the internet connection here, Brennan.
My internet is somewhat slow, so.
Yeah, that's probably why.
And I can't really do anything about that, really. Just slow.
Yeah, our internet here isn't the best, but if other people are having issues on their ends as well.
Yeah.
Then it's an internet issue.
Yeah, internet. Sorry, people, internet is shit nowadays.
Yeah, it's kind of how it is sometimes, depending on where you live.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay.
So you're saying that Michael Caine is going to be playing the Vulture.
Yes.
And Michael Caine played the original Batman.
Yeah, he did.
Burton, right?
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen it. But that's pretty cool, I gotta say. that's pretty awesome.
It used to be on Netflix.
Huh. And I never saw it.
Everything used to be on Netflix.
Used to be is the key word, though. But we got it here as well, so get your ass over here, Tom.
And another movie that's finished filming that won't be out until May is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now this uh-oh, I triggered his nerdiness again. That's not good. Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Hi, Dylan. Hi. But yeah, so it's coming out in May, you said?
Yeah, May 5th, 2017 is when it's released. They're currently, they finished filming and they're currently in post-production. I think it finished filming in June, which gives it about 11 months of post-production time. So, I mean, my problem with movies that finish filming early, so I just like, wow, that's a bit early. Like Star Wars Episode 8, that one, it started filming in February and it ended in June. That's only 4 months of filming, and it comes out in December of 2017. That's like more than that's like a year and a half of post-production. I mean, I guess if you think about it, that, you know, adding all that stuff in it takes a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. So, you know, But for Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a new video from Vin Diesel and James Gunn, and Vin Diesel was like talking about how he was really excited and that he was like crazy about the breakdown of the footage that he saw, and it sounds like it's going to be a really fun movie. The premise of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is basically the Guardians are basically helping Star-Lord or Peter Quill find his family heritage, or in this case, find his father, which they do, and apparently it's been revealed that his father is known as Ego the Living Planet from the comics. I don't know anything about that, so maybe you could touch on something. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just going with that to have you slow down, because when you're slowing down, I can hear you.
Yeah, I have a speaking problem. I talk too fast.
Yeah, it's not you.
I'm trying really hard these days to really talk slow and enunciate. I really am. I'm being very...
It's not you at all. It's not you at all.
Yeah.
But like we're saying... It's
Blame the internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when, yeah.
Trust me, I know a guy who talks really fast, and it's like... It takes a... I mean, you have to be really good at hearing fast talking, but he talks really fast. If he was on this podcast, we would not be able to hear him at all.
Or Mexico.
Yeah.
Huh? Go to Spain or Mexico.
Oh, shit.
It's really fast.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to Guardians 2. It looks like a really fun movie. And there's also Thor Ragnarok coming out then. It's going to have Hulk in it, which is going to be really cool. I like how originally Marvel was the idea of having 2 movies a year. Now they're putting the limit up to 3 movies a year, which is pretty awesome, I gotta say. Still get all the Marvel you need.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
I heard that.
Hello, Zoe.
Good.
Joining us.
Meant to be.
Well, then play nice.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you're saying, so you're saying how many is it they're popping out a year now?
It used to be 2, and now it's 3.
Wow.
So, the current lineup that has been, well, I'm not going to count Civil War because that's already out, but the current lineup is Doctor Strange, followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, followed by Spider-Man Homecoming, which is starting to be a really awesome movie, followed by Thor Ragnarok.
I just saw the freaking Spider-Man going to a prom.
Yeah.
Me too.
I heard about that, yeah. And then
I'm about to nerd on you so hard right now. You don't shut.
And then
I can see
that following is Black Panther, and then following that is Avengers Infinity War, and then following that is the long-awaited Ant-Man sequel titled Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then following that is, I believe, Captain Marvel, which is being played by Brie Larson, which is pretty cool. And then I believe following that is Avengers 4 or whatever it's going to be called. And then I think following that is Inhumans. There's supposed to be an Inhumans movie coming out then, but I don't know. I think that's about it. Phase 3 is going to be the longest Marvel movie phase ever. I think it's like 9 movies right there. Well, technically, no. Yeah, I was thinking without Infinity War Part 2, it'll be 8, but I don't. It's still 9 because did you hear that they were just having Avengers and Infinity War no longer being 2 parts? Yeah.
No, that they're doing Infinity Wars in 2 parts?
Yeah, originally it was going to be 2 parts. Part 1 coming in May of 2018 and Part 2 coming in May of 2019. However, this is not so. The Avengers 3 is now being just referred to as Infinity War, and they're having Part 2, well, what was going to be Part 2 coming out in the same 2019, but as a untitled Avengers movie. So that's cool, I guess. What's really cool about Infinity War so far is that the Russo brothers, who are directing the movie, have confirmed that there's going to be 67 characters in the movie, which is, I gotta say, that's a lot. That's a lot of characters.
Fuck a lot of characters.
Yeah.
We're talking about movies or some shit that I don't give a shit about.
If you don't give a shit about it, there's the hang up button.
Yeah, you can just quit the podcast if you don't want to be in it.
Oh, come on, I'm here now. This is time to socialize.
All right, so yeah, Stephen and Zoe have joined us. If you don't know that already.
Kind of socialize.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
I turned off the camera.
No, you didn't.
I turned off his.
Zoe.
Yes. What? What?
Hey, can you see through me?
I can,
Yeah.
and I can.
Yeah, I turned off the camera because of the lag.
Sorry.
Hopefully to limit lag.
Hang on.
Hey, Mom, what? God damn it, Mom.
Yep.
Do you have your costume from it?
No.
They didn't give it to you yet?
What? They just said they wanted a copy of my license and my insurance card.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is a podcast. You might want to hang up for the moment if you guys are talking about that. This is going on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you anyway.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. That's
night.
good to have that in there, totally. So yeah, we got a lot lined up for Marvel. DC's another story. I'm not gonna watch all of their movies because most of them look terrible. I'm referring to the Flash movie. I'm referring to the Justice League movie that looks, in my opinion, terrible. I've already discussed why.
Okay, so here's. Sorry, I saw Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
And Batman is personally one of my favorite heroes. I love his backstory. I love his different villains. Joker is my favorite villain of all time. Superman.
Doesn't he just kill Joker already?
Parents, death, deal.
Yeah.
But I went into seeing Batman.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
Batman vs Superman, and I wanted it to be a good film. I had high hopes for that. The trailers looked fantastic. I went into
What movie?
Batman vs Superman, BVS. But I saw that movie.
Oh, that one. Saw that one.
I saw that
God
movie.
damn it, Stephen.
BBS.
Don't even understand what I'm talking about.
Internet thing.
He just does not get it what's going on right now.
Oh, he was gone.
But
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah?
We did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so anyway, I went to see BBS with my dad. Awesome seats, IMAX. We came out of there royally disappointed. And that was the first movie that DC has made since Night movies.
I only liked it because of Wonder Woman, honestly. That was the only reason why I liked it, Wonder Woman, because she looked so hot and everything. I loved that part. That was a great part of the movie. That was, I mean, Superman fighting Batman, that was pretty cool, but, you know, I like Wonder Woman. I mean, yeah. I like Superman, I like Wonder Woman, but, you know, I mean, what's really sad about it, the movie, is that I saw a Facebook post about the fact that Mel Brooks, a director of movies, he says that Batman v Superman is a piece of shit, or a pile of shit, one of those words.
It is.
I wouldn't call it a complete pile of shit. It is somewhat of a pile of shit. It didn't do as well as I hoped.
Somewhat of a pile of shit.
Okay. Sorry. If you're going to call Batman vs Superman not a complete turd, okay, say, people were saying that Batman, they wanted a darker Batman.
Yeah.
They wanted a dark character.
Well, it was
They
taken
wanted to
from
have him have a
Batman
smile
Returns, I believe it was.
If you want to have a dark Batman, look no further than hell the Tim Burton movies. Even those ones are a little bit dark. But then if you want to go really dark, look at The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But he didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, no.
Batman was Superman. He is blowing up cars.
Exactly. That was the part everyone like. Wow.
Smash them together.
I know.
The only factor that they had about the entire film, the only single factor that they had that was whatsoever viable, was the fact that they had Wonder Woman and they pulled her off.
That was it.
Wonder Woman was a fun.
Yeah, Batman was not supposed to actually kill people. He's
Yeah.
supposed to just...
Batman doesn't kill people.
He
That's
doesn't.
his whole character. That's his entire character. That's why he can go on the whole dark side of stuff. That's why when people are such a big fan of him, because he has morals. He has a boundary. He has a boundary. Every single comic book, unless they're going in like alternate realities and stuff like that. The only time in the comic books that I'm aware, I might be wrong. I unfortunately haven't had a lot of chance to read all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm not the best source in the world. However, as far as I'm aware, the only time that he physically killed anyone was the Joker after he damn near killed Superman's wife.
Yeah, that was a thing.
And destroyed the entire world in the process. That's how we get the Injustice storyline. That is the character of Batman. They completely fuck him up.
Yeah, I know.
And then if you want to go further into what they're doing with them, they bring in Suicide Squad. Not only do they relationship between Joker and Harley Quinn.
That was good, though. I liked it.
Anything that you can never fuck up, it's that. Even in the original Batman the Animated Series, they had an abusive relationship. Now they're nothing more than sex symbols. That's all they are.
Honestly,
have a Joker and
Suicide Squad was really, in my opinion, it played better. I mean, I liked what I saw. I mean, yeah, it was not like the comics in terms of like I can't make everything right about comic book movies, but I like the fact I like the relationship between the characters. You know, everything like
Batman
nice and everything.
Feels more like a villain in the Batman vs Superman movie. He feels more like he feels more like a villain than a hero in that one, because he mercilessly kills people for no good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand if he had to kill him, or else someone or the entire city would blow up or something like that. But otherwise, I can't see. He just mercilessly killed people, and who were.
And that's not Batman.
Did nothing wrong.
That's not Batman at all.
I understand.
I certainly hope the microphone doesn't just pick up me farting.
Wait, seriously?
I really hope it didn't. I don't think it did. Also, I'm gonna pester my mom and see if she's made dinner yet, and also I'm gonna hang up because I don't give a shit about this conversation.
Congratulations.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Zoe. I love you.
Ah.
I just want 12 minutes but then Stephen and everyone else would come and smack me.
I love how
too crazy, man.
He just like,
okay. Thank God that damn 38 is gone.
Did you just insult Zoe?
Yeah.
Fuck you and fuck you.
What exactly?
Dan, are you okay? Are you okay? You doing okay? Kind of sounding a little. You're a little high there.
High right now.
You're a little high.
A little. Okay. I'm going to clean up my tatas. Just give me a moment. Okay.
I'll clean up my tatas. Right, that's good to know.
Anywho, so it. Not only did Suicide Squad was a decent film.
I liked it. I liked what they did. I know they made the characters likable. I mean, yeah, Joker. Jared Leto didn't like. Well, he was being tricked into playing Joker. I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was a bad movie. I didn't think his performance was bad. I think it was pretty, creepy, dark, and likable at the same time, and it did pretty well.
like I'm saying, if you're going to be doing a Suicide Squad, I had no idea what the hell was going on until I saw it. It turned out to be, honestly, a bland plot. Not only do they kill off Slipknot 2 seconds after he's brought in, pretty much.
Pretty much.
The only 3 characters that they built any sort of a background on is Diablo.
I liked him. He was pretty cool.
And Harley Quinn. Those are the only 3 characters that they bring any depth into it. It was separated into 3 things. 1, those characters and their backstories. 2, Harley Quinn and Joker, and having this whole romance thing.
Yeah.
3, it was 3 completely different stories. All these things that they could have elaborated on that was all an homage of. It was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
It turned into that. When I was watching the film, I was more detracted from it. And honestly, the whole relationship between Quinn and Joker, that detracted me from it. I was like, what the hell am I watching? Because every single time that they were on the screen, they wanted to have sex with each other.
Oh my god.
The only time when I didn't was when I had Quinn's desires. That was the only thing that they kept relevant to the comics.
Yeah, I honestly, I liked when they had little cameo appearance of Harley Quinn in a Jester costume. I mean, I've seen that from little snapshots from the anime series. I never saw it, but I saw little pictures of it, like scenes and stuff. But like, I liked how some kind of movies they nod at the comics, but they show a little flashback. I mean, yeah, it wasn't much, just a flashback. You just see, the original comic book costume. Oh well, it was the best you can get for a comic book movie. I mean, a flashback is okay. I liked what I saw. It was pretty good. I mean, honestly, I liked the movie in terms of the characters they had, and it was really nice. And we did not see Harley Quinn in her Jester costume, unfortunately, but we did see her in a really. It was pretty good actually, like in terms of her character and how sassy she is and just how creepy and crazy she is. I mean, it really lives up to the comic books because that's who she is. She's this insane, crazy person who,
Tom?
Yeah.
That face was amazing.
What?
We paused right at the right second. You know what?
What?
It was glorious.
I talk about Caleb?
That's a new thing. That's just a new. Yep. That was awesome. And you want to know something funny? All I heard was Tom, like literally, the audio just kind of got lower and lower, and then it just sounded like Tom was going, yeah, like the same Tom.
I know, I'm sorry.
Really funny. You.
Anyway, but, yeah, so and sorry about my rant there. It just...
Oh, we get used to it. Remember episode 6? That went on forever. That was like 2 hours of just comic book talk.
I guess it's fun.
It was fun.
Anyway,
yeah.
But yeah, back to other stuff. I don't mind changing up the characters.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel does that beautifully. Yesterday, I was actually watching Civil War again because it just recently came out.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Seriously?
It did. Yeah. It's actually coming out on the 13th on Blu-ray, actually. I'm pre-order it.
Yeah.
That's why my parents haven't gotten it.
Available.
Yeah.
I have it on Voodoo. But, I mean, still, if you're going to change a character, at least keep them as the essence of who they are.
Yeah.
Quinn and Joker, I didn't really feel much about who they are.
They were kind of creepy, actually. They were just
I don't mind the creepy. I like the creepy. I want the creepy. I want a Joker that is going to make me wet my pants. I want a Joker that's going to make me go, holy shit. I don't want a Joker who I'm just creeped out about because of his weird sexual fantasy.
Did you notice that there was one scene that was actually cut, or a variation of a scene that was actually cut from the movie? In the trailer, there's a scene where the Joker says, "I can't wait to show you my toys," and he slaps the guy, and that wasn't even in the movie. I mean, yeah, there was the scene was the same, but that line wasn't even in the movie. I mean, I guess it must have been a deleted scene, but it wasn't in the movie. I'm like, I like that scene from the trailer, but it's like, they didn't even put it in the movie. I mean, yeah, it was the same, like, scene where he interacts with the guy is the same, but he doesn't even say that line.
Slow down a little bit.
I'm trying.
So if we're going like this?
Yeah, I will, okay, sorry. But,
right,
you know what I mean, you know, that scene was cut, and I'm like, what? Why? It was a good scene, I liked it. It showed how the Joker was so creepy, it just showed how insane he was, you know, because he is.
And I guess coming down to it, I don't trust DC on their movies anymore.
Yeah.
The last 2 movies that they have made in years. I mean, the last movie that they made before this was
Man of Steel.
Dark Knight Rises, and even that one was.
It was Man of Steel. Remember?
Man of Steel. Oh,
yeah. I'm forgetting.
Oh God, that movie was
the movie he wanted to forget.
It was not bad, but it was also not good.
I forgot about it because I wanted to forget about it. You son of a bitch.
I didn't hate it. It was not a bad movie. It took too much. It was just like, it was different than people were expecting it to be. Like,
I don't care about differences.
Superman was like treated as like an alien instead of like a hero. So, you know.
Don't have the blue Boy Scout in tights and underwear on the outside killing people.
Yeah.
Like I said, DC, they're not attaching what their audience is. In any of the movies, Man of Steel is probably, that was the biggest red flag. And in Batman vs. Superman, they ruined both characters. Suicide Squad, they fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide Squad, I gotta say, is the best one that they've done since Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah.
But that's saying anything. I'm sorry, for a franchise that I want to see, characters that I want to see good. I want to see a good character. I want to go back and build watches and be proud that I was there to watch that movie. None of the movies that I have seen from DC ever since Dark Knight Rises has really made me go, I want to watch that again. I want to own that again. As a nerd, as a reviewer, as just a basic fan of these characters. I love the Joker. I love Batman. I love Superman. Give me something to work with.
Superman's awesome.
I don't trust DC anymore. I can't look at a show and be like, oh, I'm excited for that. I can't do that anymore.
Honestly, the only movies that I'm actually looking forward to seeing before Justice League, I'm actually not gonna even see that one because it looks, in my opinion, terrible. Is Wonder Woman. And that's just because it looks like a really fun movie. Justice League, in my opinion only, as a reviewer, it looks like shit because of the Flash. Well, that's enough said. That's all I can say.
I don't think that's the only reason. I think that's relatively funny, but yeah, I definitely see what you mean. But at the same time, you got to remember that all these other things, like Marvel, they have their movies and TV shows intertwined.
Yeah, somewhat.
They're not the same
Well, the Netflix shows are harder to get intertwined than you think. They're certainly starting. They're actually going to not do that. At least it's just more complicated because of the schedule, really. So.
Well, there's that, and also you need to look at the paychecks because they all cost wide varieties of money.
Yeah.
To even be made to begin with.
Although one thing that I'm looking forward to about one of the Marvel television shows, and that's being Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, they're introducing Robbie Ray's version of Ghost Rider, which was previously, the character was previously, he appeared in, with Nick Cage in the role, Ghost Rider in 2 movies, but this is the first time that they're giving the rights to Marvel to have Ghost Rider in their universe, or at least a version of Ghost Rider, because there's apparently 2 versions of Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze and Robbie Reyes. So that's the new thing that's going to be in Season 4, which is really awesome, by the way.
I'm really excited for it because
I
think that's going to be awesome.
It will.
Marvel, I'm fine with. Marvel, I am really wanting to see what their movies. DC,
it's really good overall.
DC, I only want to watch the animated stuff. Besides that, everything else dies. But then again, Marvel, most of the animated stuff, the hell out. Most, not all. But a vast majority of it, I don't want to see. A lot of it I do. But at the same time, just as much good is just as much bad.
Yeah.
DC, almost every single one that I've seen, I'm impressed with.
Oh, yeah.
Son of Batman. Gift from God. It's fantastic. I really want to see Killing Joke. That's one of my favorite comic books. Awesome. I really want to see that movie, but I didn't have a chance to.
Yeah, so, it's just amazing how they've done it, because, like, I feel like Marvel is doing a lot better than DC, because, like we've said before on numerous episodes of podcasts that Marvel started way earlier and they've built their universe, and then DC's like, oh yeah, we can do better than that. Let's have a couple of solo movies, and then have a big ensemble movie, and then have all these other solo movies. Like, no one's gonna buy that. It looks, like, they don't need to do that. Yeah.
Nothing. You got it. It's good.
It's like, really, I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, yeah, they just started too late, and I'm tired of it. Like, come on. They can't do it. They just give up already. DC, give up. I mean, yeah, your TV shows are doing great, but your movies, not so much. Just stop.
Mm-hmm.
When you make a couple of good ones, but then just stop.
You know, a lot of the old stuff that I've grown up on. Hell, I'm wearing a G.I. Joe shirt. This is the villain Cobra. I'm wearing a shirt of that right now.
Yeah.
A lot of the different shows that they've done, Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Hell, they're thinking Thundercats, Robotech. And I heard that they might be thinking of Zoe, Caleb. Might be.
What?
Zoe.
Were you making Zoe?
No, a live-action movie. But then again, that's been the rumor for years. So I have no idea.
What live-action movie? A live-action movie of what?
Zoe.
Huh.
Oh. Or, I might be wrong, though. So, it was like a long time ago.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
I think the only thing that DC is actually doing well at is the TV shows. That's the only thing of their department that's actually having some success. That being the CW shows. And that's it. I mean, The Flash is the one show that's actually doing really well at. Season 3, they're introducing a comic book arc called Flashpoint, and they're introducing characters like Wally West, Flash, Salvatar. I think apparently Jesse Quick's going to be in a new thing. They're adding a lot of characters in it, and it's the most comic book show you can get. It is really, really good. Apparently, they're having a 4-night crossover event between Arrow, The Flash, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. So I think, in my opinion, that is the only show or universe that DC actually does really well at. The movies, some of them are kind of shit, but not all of them. I think the only thing that DC is actually decent at doing is their TV shows on the CW. That's the only thing. So, you know... Yeah, go ahead.
DC TV, Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You were saying, Brennan?
I'm a summarizer.
Sorry. But, yeah, I was trying to slow you down because it was building up again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Yeah, it was.
But,
yeah.
Because he's talking too long.
No! I'm not saying that. I'm just saying slow down. Talk as long as you want.
Yeah, but...
I love hearing.
I just
can't.
I just think that the DC TV shows are doing better. They are doing their version of Superman. So they're going to have Superman on Supergirl. So they're basically having a completely different, new Superman, which is not a bad idea, actually. I think that the only way DC is actually doing well is their TV shows. That's the only thing. The movies, yeah, they make a movie that's actually really good, but not all of them are going to actually do well, and that's why the TV shows, they're just so much better, because they not only look more comic book oriented in terms of the look, but also they just do a lot better at like making something that you'd actually
I don't see anybody watching the Superman movies or whatever from...
Well, that's the old stuff. I'm talking about the new TV show. It looks really awesome, because there's actually a photo of Stephen and who plays Green Arrow on Arrow, and the new Superman, played by Tyler, I can't remember his last name. But it just goes to show that these shows are doing way better than the movies. That's where DC's actually having some success. Basically, their TV shows are about as successful as the Marvel movies. And that's just my opinion. So, you know, because I'm the only one that actually watches them. So, you know.
I want to watch those shows.
You should. They're on Netflix.
Arrow, I see Flash.
Yeah, Flash is actually my favorite show of the bunch. They're really, really good. I'm actually going to do a review of Supergirl Season 1 eventually. I'm planning on that one.
I still haven't done a review. Oh, wait, no, I did it with Zoid. Never mind.
Of what?
Yeah, we've done Zoid. Have we finished Zoid now?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Because we never had a chance to come together. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Marathon.
Yep.
Girls meets the world. No. That's correct. We can do Zoid later.
Damn you. Yeah.
Hey, we still need to do Alvin and the Chipmunks, so...
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Chipmunks. Shipwreck.
It's
a long story. Let's just say...
Oh, that movie? Oh, God.
I liked them.
It's a lot.
I liked them. I'm sorry. My opinion.
It was really funny.
Okay. Do you want me to spill the beans on this, Caleb?
Might as well. I've already put the mindset in.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. So Caleb and I, you and I have been friends for the last almost 5 years.
Wow. Well, this is his second episode so far. So, yeah, that's cool.
So we're doing a review, and this is one of our earlier reviews where he joined me, and he's been on a lot on my show. Oh. And this is at the old house that we used to live in. That I used to live in here in Monroe as well. Half a mile.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was one of the ones that we did right after you moved.
Yeah, it was downstairs. Okay. Anywho, and we decided to do Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwreck because why the fuck not?
That's that movie. I liked it. I thought it was really kind of creepy, actually.
That was like only...
You liked that movie? Oh my God.
In my opinion, yes.
That was one of the...
I think they're cute.
That was one of the movies like...
I think the movies are cute. That's why.
Shut up and watch. That's one of the few movies I ever would. And so, like, why the fuck not? So we watched the movie, we sat down, and we started doing a review. I started talking like this and that, but then shenanigans ensued. I mean, like, ultimate shenanigans. I got up in the middle of the review. I needed to get water before I really went, hey, water helps me a lot. And I got up, I saw the door, and I yelled, oh, fuck! And everything throughout the house is echoed, went in, and everything like that. Everyone could hear when we were doing the review. It was everything fine. From him standing up and then hearing us in the background, just sitting down, punching each other, drinking water, reviewing this thing. I mean, you couldn't tell if we were drunk or not. We've never, ever had drinks, but we acted so much like that. Just instinctively. We were no holds barred whatsoever. Yep. And but we were going to upload it. This is on my old phone. But that phone could not upload to YouTube.
Oh, no.
Camera.
No idea. Sometimes it didn't. It sometimes did, sometimes didn't.
You told me that you deleted it. because it didn't work. I couldn't upload it. So after I couldn't upload it, I tried it multiple times, multiple days. I had to delete it. Because it was taking up way too much space on my phone. I had to delete it. So now that's basically a running joke between us. It's been that way. I'm sorry. I'm getting serious. It's okay, Brennan. Let it go.
Oh no, don't start.
Love you, man. But yeah, that's been a running joke between me for years.
Wow.
We can't repeat it though.
Yeah.
We can never recreate it. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is why memories are amazing things. This is also why you should, get a camera or a phone that fucking uploads videos.
Mm-hmm.
It was before I have a video camera. Well, a camera that can connect to your computer where you can upload. Yeah. Well, I almost shut up. Don't give me a moment now. So yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm alright. Oh, anyways.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So back to stuff. So what I was saying earlier about like G.I. Joe, Transformers, and all that other stuff. A lot of times, these big name corporations are wanting to bring back their old stuff. Hasbro did the original Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
They tried bringing them back in live action. It tried bringing a younger audience while at the same time bringing in a stigma to the adults. My dad raised me on that stuff. G.I. Joe, I grew up with just like he did. Transformers. I grew up with him. I mean, I didn't even get an Xbox, even though everyone else I knew had one until
I know. That's a big thing.
It's been amazing. Just even this older and newer technology. I'm only 18. I grew up with the GameCube. That was all I had until about 3 years ago when I finally got a PS2, and then 1 year ago when I got an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang. But a lot of different mediums that they're trying to do, you need to update this stuff. Even in the Ghostbusters. I don't mind it. I haven't seen the new movie, but I wasn't like adamant, no, don't make this movie just because of Ghost. I was adamant because you need to be true to the original nature of the film. Don't just make a hodgepodge. What they're doing with DC is utter insult.
Yeah.
It's an insult that the fans have been wanting for years. Robotech, they're making another one. I forget. I think it's like a James Wan.
What that movie?
He's making Robotech.
Oh, RoboCop. Oh, yeah. I never actually saw the movie, but I heard of it.
Robotech. It was a mech show. It was a mech show taking place in space after these people passed off of Earth and all that stuff. They're making a movie of it. I'm worried because our generation, we have no idea what these things are.
Yeah.
We have no idea why they're important. We have no idea why they have older technologies, older drawing stuff. Oh, things are all shaky cam. We have no idea. I know. The original Alien. Is it? Sorry,
I never saw that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't blame me.
Alien, the sleeping?
It's a horror movie. I'm not a horror guy. Except for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not a horror guy.
But if you're going to be making a remake, if you're going to be doing something that's a sequel, Girl Meets World. I've never even seen the original show.
Yeah.
I want to. I want to see Boy Meets World. That looks good.
Speaking of renewals or reboots or whatever, remakes, they're making a new Ben 10 series coming out next fall, which is going to be awesome. What?
I
I heard about that.
What?
I heard about that.
What's your problem? You don't have a problem with that, do you?
It's almost like Pokemon. With Ben 10.
Ben 10 is awesome.
The first couple seasons were pretty badass.
I liked them, yeah. I liked the first series.
And then it just got repetitively boring.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, come on, it was all a fucking shit show. Another real example, Teen Titans Go.
Oh, we talked about that in episode 14. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, tell me that the changes that they have made, any change has been an improvement on the original material. Any one change.
Yeah, I know. It looks terrible.
So not only that, they're doing the same thing to Ben 10.
Yeah.
They did the same damn thing with the Powerpuff Girls. Ooh, the exact same thing. Samurai Jack right now, they're rebooting that, ending the series. The only reason why I'm like, okay, I have high hopes for it is because Cartoon Network does not have their hands on it, and the original content creators of this have the fans.
Did you know that they actually made a couple of movies based off of Ben 10, actually? They made a live-action movie called Ben 10 Race Against Time. It was live-action. It was based off of the original series. And then they made another movie based off of the Alien Force or either Alien Force or Ultimate Alien, and it was called Ben 10 Alien Swarm. It was based off of that series, and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best, but, like, I'm thinking, like, sometimes you don't need to make a live-action movie based off of the animated series. Kind of like Hint Hint, Last Airbender, terrible movie, by the way. But, honestly, I thought that Race Against Time wasn't a bad movie. I mean, only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that it was so many few aliens. It didn't have, like, all 10 aliens. But it's just the fact that, I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. The casting was pretty good, but it's the fact that they did not have enough aliens. It was like maybe 4 aliens. I think it was Gray Matter, Diamond Head, Wild Mud, and Heat Blast. I think that was just it. That was all you had. It's like, I mean, that's the only thing that was wrong with it. It was just the fact that there was not as much aliens. I mean, overall, it was pretty good. I mean, it lived up to the original series, and the casting was pretty good. The kid that played Ben was, he looked like Ben. The Garten Man looks a little weird because he had a hat on, but honestly, it was okay. I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, for a movie based off of a series, it actually did way better than The Last Airbender. And the next movie, The Alien Swarm, well, it was not as good as the first one that did. But I'm just thinking, if they continue to make live-action movies based off of animated shows, it's not all going to go well. What? What?
That's an asshole. Kick him out the boat time.
What did you say?
I did hear. Here's the point. But yeah, I heard bits and pieces of what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I was able to gather from what you're saying was that pretty much that you didn't like the Race Against Time. I agree with you.
It wasn't a bad movie. They just didn't have as much in it that I would have liked.
Agreed.
Yeah, like aliens, not enough aliens.
Have all the aliens in it.
Yeah.
And the other one that
Alien Swarm.
Mentioned, yeah, I didn't have a chance to see that one. I really wanted to.
It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't as good. It didn't live up to the original cartoon, or the sequel cartoon, whatever. You know.
Hit the nail on the head right there. Hit the nail on the head. A lot of people want a recreation of the original.
Although, one thing I did like about Alien Swarm was there was a character in the movie that actually made an appearance in the same show that it was based off of. He was in the movie first, and he was a villain, and then he made an appearance as a villain in, I think it was the same character. He made his animated appearance in the regular show of the Ben 10 series, the one it was based off of. And I thought that was pretty cool that he first appeared as a live action in debut, and then he just made more appearances, or another one appearance in the show. That was pretty cool. I mean, that's not something that you see every day in cartoons. You don't see, oh, a movie, that's a cool character, and it's like, oh, I remember that character, that movie, that's cool. You don't see that a lot. I mean, I like how they did that. That was really cool. And it's like, oh my gosh, he survived.
They're cutting out again.
Uh-oh.
Ah, there we go.
But yeah, it was pretty cool to see that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Who was the villain in it again?
What?
What was the name of the villain? What was the villain's name?
I don't actually remember, but he had something to do with nanobites, like nano stuff. It had something to do with the head. It was like bugs. Something to do with bugs. I can't actually remember the guy. I think he was like bald. But I remember the line from the movie was like, "They're coming for us. They're coming for us all." Like, I think that was the line it was. It was that guy.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, you'll have to. It wasn't bad. I thought that Rise Against Time, based off the original cartoon, was better than Alien Swarm, because Alien Swarm was based off of the Alien Force / Ultimate Alien. I think it was Alien Force actually. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Omniverse, the last incarnation they've done, it isn't as good. The designs just feel like more cartoonish and just not like, you know, basic.
You're cutting out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I guess it's just the eyes of Ben. He just looks weird. But honestly, hands down, Ben 10, one of my favorite childhood shows growing up. It always will be.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb. Remember David? That was our shit. That was our equivalent of yours and mine shipwreck. That was our shit growing up. But like I'm saying, don't fuck up a franchise just to make a quick buck.
Yeah, I know.
Because, I mean, that whole thing that you're saying there.
Yeah.
They had the good show.
Yeah.
They had a damn good run. And they kept true to the original show. Yeah, it had issues, but they stayed true.
Yeah.
More shows need to do that, just like you were saying.
Yeah, I know.
Because then, people like you and me, we can be rampant.
I mean, what's really cool about the original Ben 10 is he actually made an appearance in Alien Force or Ultimate Alien. I can't remember which one it was. But it's also another thing that's really cool is that the original Ben, he's voiced by Tara Strong, who's like one of the most popular voice actresses ever. She like voices like Timmy Turner, Bubbles, and in Powerpuff Girls. She voices like every character. I mean, it's hard to believe that she voiced like a boy, but like I saw a little documentation about her, and she could do the voice. I mean, it's hard to believe, like, oh my gosh, a girl can do a boy's voice, but like take Ash for Pokemon. He's always been voiced by a girl. It doesn't matter how boyish she sounds. He always voiced by a girl. You know, that's always been a thing.
Pikachu's voiced by a girl.
Yeah, Ash is always been voiced by a girl. It doesn't matter how old he gets in terms of his voice, and no matter how boyish he sounds, he'll always be voiced by a girl. I know it sounds weird, but that's voice acting for you.
Also, it's Pikachu.
No, Pikachu's always been voiced by the same actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so a girl. Still, keyword is actor.
Yeah. Well, he's a male Pikachu, but still.
Pika.
Yeah.
You want to talk about good voice acting?
Yeah.
Good voice acting. Mass Effect.
Oh yeah.
That's damn good voice acting. I become obsessed with that game. So.
Oh yeah, we probably should actually wrap up in a couple minutes here. We've been going on for about an hour and a half here. Sorry.
Yeah.
We ran. So yeah, probably should end it here. I think we've. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to end on? No.
I would like to say something now.
Sure. Go
about
ahead.
What you guys were saying before, and it's not just good shows that go on and on. It's movies, it's games, it's a lot of stuff. People just need to know when it's come the time to call it quits.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing.
some shows seems like it just never.
Some shows are on the flip of the coin.
Like for example, Fairly Odd Parents. That's been going on since 1998, and it's still running. It's still running.
Yeah.
Season 9 or season 10 is currently airing. It's,
and same with SpongeBob.
yeah.
SpongeBob. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just keeps going.
SpongeBob, guys, Simpsons.
Yeah.
South Park.
Oh yeah.
South Park give up. Shut up.
I never saw it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it very much.
I liked the first 4 seasons. I haven't watched them since. I've watched a little bit of Family Guy. But South Park was good for a while, and then it just fell off for me.
Yeah.
Simpsons I like, but some of the recent movies that they showed. Hello?
Hello.
Wow.
Tom has never closed his eyes.
Yep. We killed Tom!
I apologize, listeners. We experienced a technical issue, just one slight technical issue. Everyone kind of stopped in the recording, so yeah. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe to Brennan's channel, bigdinoguy, and check out Steve Kovac's channel, Stephen's channel. Yeah, sorry this happens a lot. We're going to try to make it work better next time. Yeah, just one slight technical issue. Something happened and I lost everyone. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll be better next time. Yeah, so if you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you, me and everyone else will see you in the next episode. Alright, see ya.